Hi everyone. Back to my tray again. I'm gonna do my bronzer collection in this video. Again, I had filmed it, but it was a little wobbly, so it'll be, I guess, more still here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just take them from my tray one by one. Let's see if I can kind of line them up a little bit. You see, these are my lightest ones that I have. Um, and these. And then these guys. Okay, I'm going to start with these for now. So this is the lightest shade that I have. This is the Laura Geller Beauty Ingenuity Baked Impressions Bronzer in the shade Light. The packaging is nice and like lightweight. And I originally got this from Nordstrom Rack years ago, and I really liked it, but it got hard pans, and I think I decluttered it, and I just re-got it again. It's hard to find on the internet because they don't make these anymore, but it's like a perfect shade. It has like a satiny type finish. I tried to swatch these in order. I do have some lipstick swatches on my arm, but hopefully these still show. That's the shade there. So it's very light. I think it's warm toned as well, but so that's that one there, the Laura Geller. And then my second lightest one is the City Bronzer in the shade 100 from Maybelline. It doesn't say like a shade name, but it's a number 100. And this is limited edition packaging. I thought I saw this, somebody mentioned this in a video, and always wanted to try it. And it is pretty nice. I mean, it's not as smooth as like higher end, but it's still pretty good. That's the shade. So right next to the Laura Geller, that's the Laura Geller Maybelline. I feel like Maybelline's lighter. Pretty good for fair skin. Again, most of these are going to be good for maybe fair to medium. No, fair to light skin. I would say my go pretty fair on my bronzer, but this is the shade Light from the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I do like the fake coconut scent. It's pretty good. It's very warm. It's a very slight shimmer. So there's it has a nice sheen too. It's a shimmer, but it's more of a sheen on the face. Physicians Formula, Maybelline City Bronzer, and the Laura Geller light shade. They're pretty close, I think, in color. But those are the lightest shades that I have. These are also pretty light. This Becca one, it has a lot of glitter in it, which I don't like. This is Bali Sands, and it has like this. I don't know if the camera will focus, but it has this glitter shimmer thing, and it kind of shows up on my forehead. I don't like that. But the formula is really smooth and nice. I try to like clear this overspray, but it's still pretty glittery. But there it is, the shade. You're not gonna mess, like, you'll never get too dark with the shade. Bali Sands from Becca. You can still find that online even though they don't make it anymore. It's Bali Sands at the end. And then this one, I saw a YouTuber mention the number 7 bronzers, and I wanted to try one for a while. This one's in Golden Sands. It's pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury. The formula is very good for a drugstore. This one's slightly more matte than the others. But yeah, so Golden Sand here. It's a little bit more neutral, I would say. These all kind of look the same, but yeah, different formulas. Nobody needs as many bronzers. I enjoy having a large bronzer collection. Like I can't do like 5 bronzers. Like I'll get bored. This is the Hourglass Nude Bronze Light. I used to have a mini in another shade, but I couldn't find the mini in this. I don't think they make it. It looks dark here, but it's actually pretty light. So this one's Nude Bronze Light. And again, don't be intimidated by the color in here. This is the lightest shade that I could find. And it's okay. It's not as smooth as I remember, but then this one is the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer in a Matte Tan. They don't make this anymore, but you could probably find it online. It's hard to find. I originally bought a mini, so I do have a mini in it. Because I couldn't find the large size, but then later on somebody posted this on Mercari, a new one, so I was able to get the big size. I remember liking this a long time ago. Packaging is bulky, but formula is nice, and like it's a baked, soft kind of baked bronzer. I really like this one. So there's Matte 10 from Lorac in the old formula. We'll bring these out. Now we're going to get a slightly darker in shade. Except maybe not this mini, but we'll see. And obviously this one's still pretty light too. I added a palette in here. I have a separate palette video, but I'm just going to pull these guys out. Because we're getting deeper in tone. These are not my deepest bronzers, but these are kind of like, I guess, spring bronzers, except for that's a winter. But this is the Physicians Formula Matte Monoid Bronzer, and I think it's a shade bronzer. I don't think it has a variation. It's slightly matte. It's okay. It's going to show up probably pretty light. Let's take a look. And the scent's okay. It's not a butter, like it's not a coconut scent. It's like a fruit scent or something. Anyway, that's the Matte Monoid bronzer. I'm going to kind of swatch up here. So it's pretty light. I think it's good for fair to light skin tone. And then this one is a blush called Zen from NARS. It's called Zen. And I use it as a bronzer. It got hard pan, so I had to do that scratchy thing on it. But there is Zen from NARS, and it's a blush / bronzer. There is Zen. I think it's more neutral than the others. And then this one's pretty light. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the mini size. It pulls a little reddish on my skin, but it's so light. Like, it looks more red on my skin in sunlight, but indoors it looks okay. You can't mess this up. You can't. It's so light. And it's really good. And like, it's a good everyday shade. I'm gonna start, I think, swatching on my hands, even though I have some lip stains, so hopefully this shows. But there's a Film Star Bronze and Glow. And this is the lightest shade. So light, or whatever the lightest shade is. That's what it is. Okay, and then I'll put this aside here. This is one of my favorite ones, the Too Faced Milk Chocolate bronzer. So this is the lighter one, not the regular one. It does have a nice scent. I used to have this before, and it used to break me out when it was in the old packaging because I had more oily skin. But as I got older, I got less sensitive, so I can wear it now. But I'm gonna swatch it right next to the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. So yeah, this one is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate bronzer. So it's slightly deeper than my other bronzers, but light enough still for fair to light skin. And then this is the Laura Geller bronzer in light. It's, yeah, soft matte baked bronzer in fair, sorry. It's actually not fair. I think it's deeper than what I would like, but the formula is really soft and nice. And I'm going to hold on to it for now, but I'm going to swatch it right next to the Too Faced Milk Chocolate. So this one is the Laura Geller Baked Bronzer in Fair. Again, you can see how deep it is in comparison to the rest of my bronzers. It's pretty deep. So yeah, but I'll hold on to it for now. I'm gonna bring up my oh, I have this one. Mini NARS Laguna. It looks a little muddy on me, but it's good for like an olive skin tone. This shade, like an olive medium skin, but there is Laguna on me. It's kind of browny. It's okay for summer, I guess. I'm going to pull out my deeper shades and then some of my cream bronzers after that. So these are my deeper shades in my powder category. And then I have my creams on the side. This one is NARS Olympia, and it's a palette, but I got this for $10 on Mercari. It was pre-owned, and the lady didn't really quite take care of it. So, but I did sanitize it. It's still pretty smooth. I just wasn't gonna pay $50 for this online. It's discontinued, but you can still kind of find it. It is a little deep. I just wanted to try it. I remember it being smooth like butter, which it is. But there's a tone. Again, this is called Olympia from NARS, but they don't quite, they don't carry it anymore. You can still find it online though, if you hunt for it. So NARS Olympia shade. Again, a slightly deeper. So more for summer for me, because I'm too fair to wear it. Like, I mean, if I use a fluffy brush, I can. I love this. This is 03 Sunswept by Lancome. This is one of the matte shades that they have, and the lightest matte shade they have, but it's still a little deep, so I usually only use it in the summer. So Sunswept by Lancome. There, has a little bit of a reddish tone. I prefer warmer yellowy tones, but reddish tones are okay. I still appreciate them. This is the Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder in the shade Light. Just double check. Yeah, 01 Light, but not really, because it's actually pretty dark. But if you sheer it out, you can get it. But that's the shade there. So Bronze Goddess in Light. And again, it looks dark, but you can sheer it out and make it wearable. But it's a tough one, but it's hard to part with because I love the round packaging, and the formula is nice. I actually like this better than the Too Faced Baked Bronzer. I thought that one was too shimmery. This one has a slight shimmer, which I like. This is I don't remember the shade. Maybe it's called Caramel or something. It's from Black Radiance. It's one of their powders. It's super soft like butter, and it resembles the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light. It is a little yellow, so you have to kind of go easy with this and blend it well, but it's great bronzer, I think. I'm going to kind of swatch it here. And that is the, and then this should have been with my lighter shades, as you can see. But yeah, that's the Black Radiance powder. I don't remember the shade exactly, to be honest, but it's whatever the yellowest one is. And then this one I like a lot. This is the Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche palette. I just go in here first, and then I go into the bronzer, and then I apply it to the skin. So Dulce de Leche here, mixed. You get a nice shade. I think it's pretty nice. And the formula is great. So yeah, those are my kind of like my deeper summer shades. Put them back here. And then I'm going to move to my cream bronzers. So I have these 4. This is the Milked Bronzer in Baked. I bought this for like $6 at TJ Maxx. It's getting a little dry now, but it looks dark, but it blends out beautiful, even on fair skin. You just gotta blend it well. Running out of space, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right there. So yeah, this is the Milk Makeup Cream Bronzer in Baked. So it looks slightly dark, but you can like sheer it out. Especially if you put it over something hydrating, it'll sheer out better. I like it a lot, and if this dries out and I ever need another cream bronzer, which I really won't in a while, maybe I'll get the mini one. I don't know. These are the Fenty sticks. I really like these. I have the shades Amber and Almonds. Almonds I use as a bronzer, and then Amber I use as a contour. These expire quickly, so it's a shame, but there's Almonds. It's beautiful, blends beautiful, great for dry skin. And then here is Amber. See if I can kind of swatch it in here. There's Amber. It's a beautiful contour shade. I mean, you could just like kind of blend these out very, very easily. You see that? Look at that. And then look at the contour. You can just kind of blend it out. That one and like the Bronze and Glow are nice, like contoury type colors. I like that they stick together. That's cute. And then I have the Le Beige cream bronzer from Chanel. I used to have the old one, so they tend to Chanel, but they don't make that one anymore. But I still like this one. This one's pretty nice. It has like a light, fragrant, fruity scent. But it blends like a dream. I'm going to actually just use my palm because I ran out of space, but that's the Le Beige from Chanel. And this is the cream bronzer. But look how beautiful it kind of blends out. Great for light to medium, I would say. Light to medium skin tones. They do have a deeper shade as well that they came out with. Finally. But yeah. I had to have one of these. Kind of nostalgic for me. But yeah, that's the end of my bronzer collection, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, just hit like, and if you want to see any more of my collection videos, you can subscribe. Thank you. Bye.